Heston Kabinian with the serve for LIU. Deerdorf, unbelievable, slugs it and puts a hole in the floor. Osbacher bombs away, kill number 6 for the senior out of Pittsburgh. 18-17, St. Francis lead. To Spencer, jammed by the red flash. Kyle Charles and Sam Lane up there to keep the serve with Nicholas Lynch. Selahowski's serve. Kaminsky with the dig. Set up for Deerdorf, and he charges it into the floor. That poor floorboard that had to sustain that. It's 7-5, St. Francis. St. Francis just needs to win 2 sets to be NEC regular season champs and to host the tournament next week. Deerdorf, high flying in the sky. Thrashes down on that ball and picks up kill number 10. Deerdorf, over he goes. And try Kyle Spencer. Deerdorf, number 1,000 in his career. Lane heads back for the serve. It's a 13-9 St. Francis lead. How big would it be to win this first set when all you need to do is win 2 sets today to host the conference tournament? Win at the net for the red flash. Brady Stump. Second kill of the match for Stump, junior out of York, Pennsylvania. Sam Lane, his follow-through. Selahowski. We are waiting for him to get his first kill of the match, and he gets it on his 7th total attempt. He's been kept quiet early, trying to change that here. As Drew McNellis takes over the serve. Sharks trailing by 4. Stump all the way over to Dorn. Huge swing, but he went long with it as he grits his teeth, knowing that he probably should have had that one. McNellis continues to handle the ball. 14-11, red flash. From the back row, Deerdorf detonates it and pulls the red flash out to a 4-point advantage. Brady Stump serve into the net. Slater Furman comes in as the libero for the Sharks. See Christopher Knowles come in as well. First time we've seen him. Didn't see him at all yesterday. Last time he played was April 11th against Merrimack. 4 sets in that one, 7 kills, 26 total attempts. He's got 12 service aces on the year. Junior from Oceanside, California, his serve. Back set, Stump, smokes it. That's a thing of beauty. Defies gravity, and then just detonates that ball. 16-12, St. Francis. Coldoran, Pittsburgh native, the serve. Kyle Spencer just has to send a free ball over. Service ace. 18th service ace of the season for Dorn. And LIU calls timeout number 2, trailing by 5. Knowing that they can't give the red flash this opening set, because then St. Francis is just 1 set away from securing NEC Conference Tournament at home and the regular season championship. For LIU, looking for its 2nd NEC crown in 3 years, trying to make that dream potentially happen with a win today. More action after this quick break. Coach Rumbaugh said, for this series, the serve and block is going to make the difference. St. Francis only allowed LIU to pick up 3 total blocks last night. The lowest total blocks for LIU in a match all season. Coldoran with the serve. And only one service ace, also the lowest all season for the Sharks. So maybe with Christopher Knowles and Isaac Benka in, that could change things for the Sharks. Benka, the team leader in blocks. Selahowski, the team leader in service aces, the two categories the Sharks struggled with last night. Here's Selahowski's serve. Back set, stump. Nice dig from Selahowski. Kyle Spencer gives it a try. Nice pancake by Dorn. Somehow pried that off the hardwood. Horvitz takes a swing, and Horvitz takes a kill. Had 4 kills last night. His 56th on the campaign. Last week's NEC Prime performer, Roy Horvitz. Deerdorf off the block. Kill number 4 for Deerdorf. Hitting over 600% so far in this match. Overloaded with efficiency. Senior out of Erie, PA, Nathan Hayes comes into the match. He played a set last night. Kyle Spencer wins at the pin. Spencer's 3rd kill of the evening. Looking good so far. His 5th total attempt, hitting north of 500. Served by Isaac Benka. Deerdorf, light touch, handled by the Sharks. Charles the set. Deerdorf smashes it. Red Flash pull out to a 4-point lead, 19-15. 6 points away from taking the opening set. Magic number is 2 sets today for the Red Flash to win. Kyle Charles' serve. Kyle Spencer lasers it through the attempted blocks by the Red Flash. Great vision by Kyle Spencer. Coach Beaumont said he's just an animal, but like the nicest guy ever and the greatest teammate. Roy Horvitz with the serve. Coach Rumbaugh of St. Francis said he's definitely going to be a first-team NEC guy in my mind. Sam Lane, a good swing. Sharks defend it well. And Kyle Spencer works some magic again. Brady Stump on the receiving end of it. Look out, Spencer starting to heat up. Lead shrinks to 2 for the Red Flash. The center, Roy Horvitz, his serve. Clips the tape. Stump to slow the bleeding. Kill number 4 for Brady Stump. Had 17 kills last night, 323 hitting. Very likely to be an NEC first-teamer this season. Andrew Deerdorf sets up behind the line. Absolute missile that goes long. Clocked at 68 miles per hour. On average, he's getting around that 70-mile-per-hour mark. Serve has come a long way, Coach Rumbaugh said, from when he was just a freshman and sophomore. Much more control on it to pair with the velocity. Kyle Spencer serve. St. Francis leads the all-time series 6-2 against LIU. St. Francis taking both matches last season by 3-2 scores. Michael Mosbacher into the match for the first time, serving. The seniors serve into the net. LIU trying to defeat St. Francis for the first time in 2 years, where the Sharks swept the Red Flash on this hardwood. Since then, 3 straight losses for LIU against St. Francis. Drew McNellis puts it over. Deerdorf from the back row. Look out. There's a connection we talked about. The chemistry between Charles and Deerdorf. Red Flash 3 points away from taking the opening set. 22-19 Stump serve. Goes long with it. It's So something that St. Francis struggled with last night, service errors. It's their 8th of the match. Christopher Knowles spins it in his hands and deals it. Stump goes into the net with it. And we've got a 1-point game. Sharks chip away at the deficit. Red Flash holding on to a 22-21 lead. The junior out of San Macros High School with his serve. Dorn gives it a blast. Great dig by Spencer near the scorer's table. Slater Furman runs out of room. Big point pickup for the Red Flash, 23-21. Cole Dorn takes the controls. Takes a deep breath. Red Flash a point away from getting this to set point. Selahowski with the tip. Charles nearly got open hardwood. Stump, deep swing. Doesn't matter, still finds a way to pick it up. Huge point pickup for the Red Flash. Makes it set point, 24-21. St. Francis, if they can win this set, they're just one set away from being NEC regular season champions. Dorn's serve goes long. Alex Winehouse off the floor is the libero. Slater Furman in. Chase Selahowski with this set in his hands. And he goes long with it. That's how the Red Flash pick up the opening set, 25-22, the final. St. Francis one set away from getting to stay home next week to play NEC tournament volleyball. Sharks trying to stop that, making this trip all the way from Long Island. They want to pick up at least a win so that they can host the tournament instead. More men's college volleyball coming up after the break from Loretto, PA.